Hello, all, and welcome. I want to talk to everyone today regarding what I think is a challenge we all face. And that challenge is multitasking. And I believe that the Invisi Mega Hub dual laptop screen extender can help us with that problem. Now, raise your hand if you're like me and you've tried to work on a task before in different programs and you've had to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Well, quite frankly, because you forgot what you needed to change in the first place. Now, that nonstop switching can not only slow you down, but it increases the number of mistakes you're likely to make. Not to mention, it drains your brain because you're having to refocus over and over. Now, my name is Preston, and part of working in the field that I do, it requires me to switch between different documents, emails, programs, and this makes it where I understand firsthand how frustrating these moments can actually be. Now, today I would like to explain why these problems matter and how it affects your performance, either it be at work or at school, but also what you can do to fix it. Now, let's face it, we all must be efficient, whether it be at work or at school or any other part of our daily lives. So, when we're switching between programs, not only does it increase our errors, but it also slows down how productive we can actually be. In fact, in 2024, a study from the American Psychological Association discovered that task switching can actually reduce your efficiency by up to 40% simply because of how much your brain is having to refocus each time you go between tasks. Now, I've experienced the stress and frustration when trying to compare data or on multiple programs. For example, tracking something on my spreadsheet versus my email when I'm trying to do so on such a small screen like a laptop or a phone. So when we need multiple programs to run simultaneously, it can definitely become difficult to keep track of all our data. And of course, like I mentioned, our mistakes can definitely increase. So as a result, we keep having to refocus and go back and correct our errors. And in turn, this makes it much more difficult to meet our deadlines. And overall, it leads to much more stress. And quite frankly, we don't have time for that. So with the Invisi MagHub Dual Laptop Extender, I think it's the best solution to help us improve our efficiency, as well as reducing our errors while we're switching between applications. Now, when this product is used, you're able to view important information side by side, making you faster and reducing your focusing time. Now, according to Dell Technologies, employees using multiple screens can actually complete their tasks faster when they have multiple visible windows instead of switching back and forth. With the Mag Hub dual screen extender, it provides you two additional screens. Therefore allowing you to not only track things side by side, but keep track of your information. And it's been proven that when people will see all of the data all at once, they work faster, make fewer mistakes, and feel just a little less stressed. And in turn, it improves your performance. Now let's talk about our daily workflow, as it gets improved dramatically with the Invisi Mega Hub, simply because it reduces your constant tab switching. If the Mag Hub Dell dual laptop screen is used, people will be able to keep spreadsheets, emails, documents, and other viewable screens simultaneously in front of them, reducing their mental fatigue. As a remote project coordinator, I was struggling horrifically trying to keep my project details, my timelines, my spreadsheets, my emails, all while utilizing that small laptop screen. So with an extender, I was able to see all of my programs and finish my task quicker, and of course without error. So by purchasing this product, you will experience clearer, less stressful workflow just to start off. Now, we have talked about how switching back and forth between programs can slow down your performance and increase your stress, and how using multiple screens can actually help with that. So now I'll tell you what you can do to actually take the steps to help you improve yourself. So today I want you to make that first step and buy the MagHub dual screen laptop extender. So using your phone, laptop, tablet, or whatever available device that you may have a browser on, I want you to go to invisi.com and search MagHub Dual Laptop Screen Extender. Add it to your cart and buy it today. That way you can be efficient right away. Thank you for your time.